Hey everybody, and welcome back to another Mediocre Monday. I am your host, MrBevers. That's right, we're back again with 5 of the most mediocre sets ever printed in Magic the Gathering's history. Now, of course, it is very subjective, because maybe you don't think one of these sets is one of the worst or most mediocre sets, or maybe you think that, some of them are, or some of them aren't. It's everyone's gonna have differing opinions. That's the whole point here. When I polled, Twitter, Patreon, and Facebook, these are the ones that I found that were basically the most, ones that most people picked as being some of the most mediocre sets of ever, Magic's history. Now, of course, these ones over here, people seem to think are the worst, but there are people out there that have major soft spots for these two sets, and they think they're the best, right? Because that's when they got into Magic. It's, when they started playing, all that kind of stuff. Maybe they just prefer the art. There's lots of reasons, right? A set can be good or bad to you for many different reasons. Please don't let anyone ever tell you that you shouldn't like a thing. Okay? Do not let them tell you that you shouldn't like a set because it's bad. If you enjoy it, that's what matters. So stick with that. Anyway, we're opening the mediocre sets because I just wanted to have a little fun here and open something a little different. So this week, everyone voted on the most number of white cards. And if you're wondering what I'm talking about, leave a comment below on this video and tell me which set you think next week will have the lowest cost blue instant or sorcery. Lowest cost blue instant or sorcery. If you guess correctly, you have a chance to win that pack that week. That's right. So we have a whole bunch of people that voted this week for the most number of white cards. Reminder, we're planning to give multicolor cards. I should switch these two, right? Because these are actually out of order. I should switch these two. We're giving multicolor cards half a point this week to test it out, to see whether it's broken, okay? For most number of cards of that color. So we're going to open up these packs, and then the people who voted will then be pulled out from a pile. I have a pile of cards here, like so, with everybody's names that have ever voted. If you've ever voted on any of the videos in this series, your name is on a card in my pile right here. We will pull out the people who voted properly, and we will pick a winner at random from those people, and they will win that pack this week. So if you want to have a chance at winning a pack next week, leave a comment below. Lowest cost blue instant or sorcery. Let's get right into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe and smash that like button. Greatly helps me out. Reminds you of when I post videos, which is 5 times a week. This is not my only video. I do other videos where I crack packs. I'm going to be starting up a new series, hopefully, in, the coming future, where I'm going to hopefully be doing some collaborations with other content creators for cracking packs. So stay tuned for that. It's still in the works. I'm trying to get a few guinea pigs to help me with the first couple episodes to see how the structure works and whether it works out well or not. We're going to see. We're going to see how it goes. So stay tuned for that. Should be interesting. We're going to open up the sets from highest number of votes to lowest number of votes, as we have been. And Saviors, again, coming in hot with the most number of votes almost every week. Maybe that tells you a little bit of how mediocre people think this set is now, compared to how it was received when it first was released. So we're looking for the most number of white cards. And we are including multicolor cards that have white, but they only get half a point, and we will be rounding down. So you do not get, if you get to 0.5, you will not be getting to 4, you will be effectively rounded down. Okay? So if you have like 3.5, you will not be rounded to 4, you'll be rounded to 3. Okay, we've got Elder Pine Jukai. We've got Sink into Takanuma. Kitsune Dawnblade. All right, well, there's the first white card. So that's 1. Putting the count at 1 for Saviors so far. We've got Sokuzin Spellblade. Freed from the Real. A good common, I should say. Worth about $1 or so. We got Okina Nightwatch. Glitterfang. Cut the Earthly Bond. Promised Kanushi. Deathnell Kami. Spiritual Visit. All right, that's 2 white cards just in the common slots. It's a good place to start. Ghostlit Warder. The first uncommon. Second uncommon, Molting Skin. Got a white. Kiku's Shadow. All right, rare slot. Can you give us a third white card? Nope. Undying Flames. My goodness, what a card. So this is one of those epic cards. So this is 6 mana. Remove cards from the top of your library from the game until you remove a non-land card. Undying Flames deals damage to target creature or player equal to that card's converted mana cost. Epic. So you can't cast any other spells for the rest of the game. You only essentially get to recast Undying Flames at the beginning of every upkeep. Right? Is that what it is? At the beginning of each of your upkeeps, copy this spell except for its epic ability. You may choose new targets. My goodness. Alright, Born of the Gods is next. 2 is the number to beat. Saviors of Kamigawa is not looking so hot for you, Saviors, this week. Let's see what Born can tell us. Chorus of the Tides. Well, there's one white card already. Mortals Adore. Fearsome Temper. Servant of Timurit. Satyr Wayfinder. Oreskos Sun Guide. There's 2 white, so we're already tied, and we're not even halfway through the pack. Stratus Walk. Nullify. Impetuous Sun Chaser. Culling Mark. Starnyx Smith. We're into the uncommons already. Pinnacle of Rage. Siren of the Silent Song. Are we going to get stuck with 2? Oh, there we go. Spirit of the Labyrinth. Not a bad little rare as well. Decent little card right here. Each player can't draw more than 1 card each turn, putting us up to 3 white cards for Born of the Gods. But do we have a foil here? Or is it just... Oh, look, we got the sweet 9/9 Kraken token, too. Very nice. And there's a forest. So we got... 3 is the number to beat, or at least tie. So next up is Dragon's Maze. 3's not an unreasonable number for Fallen Empires and Homelands to match with. So there's Tide Drinker. That's half a point. Half a point. Let's see what happens with Dragon's Maze here. Half a point. Maze Behemoth. Hasda Snare Squad. That's 1.5 points. Mind Static. Simic Cluestone. Riot Piker. Wake the Reflections. 2.5 points. Let's see. Awe for the Guilds, I should say. Battering Crassus. Morgue Burst. Maw of the Obsidat. Okay, so that's half a point. So that puts us to 3. So tied it up. Woodlot Crawler. Species Gorger. And Imara Tandris. So 3.5 points. But not 4. So rounding down to 3, tied. So we're giving away, right now, Born of the Gods and Dragon Maze this week. Not bad. 3 cards is... Fallen Empires and Homelands could definitely tie 3 white cards. Definitely a thing they could do. Let's see. They have to start strong, though. They have to start strong. We basically want to see a white card in the very first slot. That'll give us a better idea of like how many we're going to get. Dwarven Lieutenant, not white. Soul Exchange, also not white. Though, very cool card. Also, the art on this is just ridiculous. Looks really cool. Alright, we got a Combat Medic. That's our first white card. That's 1. Okay. Vodalian Soldiers? Vodilian Soldiers? I don't know how you... Goblin Churgeon? Homerid? It's not looking good here. Neckrite. Hymn to Turok. There it is. Hymn to Turok. Good old Hymn to Turok. Didn't quite get there. Only got 1, but still on the board. Still on the board. Okay. Alright, Homelands. Show us a whole bunch of white cards. Castle Sanger. There it is. Castle Sanger. Black Carriage. That's not white. It's, in fact, the opposite of white there. Black. Willow Fairy. Giant Albatross. Dry Spell. We're not even going to get a white card out of this pack. Anaba Bodyguard. Reef Pirates. And Alabant's Tower. Not a single white card. Well, there it is. So we got a tie this week. Born of the Gods and Dragon's Maze. We're going to give away both those packs this week. That's awesome. See, this is why I was like, I think I want to include the multicolor as half a point and round down. Because I don't like rounding up. Because having half a point there doesn't really make it so that it should round up to 4. And yeah, okay, 3.5 is technically more than 3, but I don't like having half a point be the deciding factor, considering some of these packs can't have half a point. So I wanted to round, and I like rounding down better than rounding up, because you cannot make a full magic card out of half of a magic card, but you can remove half of a magic card to remove the count down to 3, right? That's how I like to look at it. Always round down when you're looking at things like this, dividing it up so that it's evenly dispersed. So anyway, we're going to take the packs off that didn't win this week. Let's put them over here like so. Those can just go right on top of there like that. And this guy right here didn't win this week, unfortunately. But these 2 packs did. So there you go. Pretty cool. I'm glad that we're giving away this Spirit of the Labyrinth, and I'm really glad we're giving away this Amara, to be honest. Both very good cards for EDH, so we will take it. We will take it. Okay, so let's take a look at who we need to pull out. We need to pull out for Born of the Gods. We need to pull out Alphonse. Okay, Alphonse, where are you? We have a card for you. There you are, Alphonse. Okay. Then for Born of the Gods, we need to put out Corbin. And then we also need Chris R. All right. Corbin, I don't have a card for you. Or do I? There it is. And we don't have a card for Chris. Chris, the reason we don't have a card for you is because you won a pack a few weeks ago and you never got back to me on mailing it out to you, so I still have it just sitting here. So this is Chris R. I don't think I ever heard back from you. At least I don't think I heard back from you, and if I did hear back from you and I just missed it, I apologize. But I have your pack of cards just sitting here. It's right. Let me pull it. Let me pull it out. I have it right here, see? There it is. You won a pack of Dragon's Maze a few weeks ago. And it's just sitting here because I was waiting for you to get back to me on my email to let me know what your mailing address and stuff was. And I looked up your email because I think you've emailed me before. But I don't want to assume that it's still the same address. So I need you to contact me and let me know. Okay? All right. Okay, what else we got? We got Damon. We need Damon for Born of the Gods. And we need Danny Six String for Dragon's Maze. And then we need Drew. Drew. Do we have a Drew? We don't have a Drew. Okay. No Drew, so we need a Drew card. So let's get a land here. Boom. And get Drew. Drew D. Up there. Okay. And who's next? We've got Eric C. Do we have an Eric C here? No, we don't. And we don't have any E's there. Okay, so Eric. Eric C. One of my newest patrons. Welcome aboard, Eric. And there we go, like so. And then we've got Ghost Unit for Dragon's Maze. And then we have Joey. Right? Yeah, Joey. We need J. Joey G. Where are you, Joey G? Do I have a card for you? I don't have a card for you. Now, the reason I don't have cards for some of you is because I've sent you your land with your name on it, signed by me when you win. So, yet another thing that you get. Joey G was up here, like so. And then we need Maholnik. Maholnik for Dragon's Maze. And then pause. Right, pause. Oh, we needed MTG Hermit. Oh, can't pass up MTG Hermit. He needs to be here, too. That's another M. See, okay, we're done with Dragon's Maze. So that's all the Dragon's Maze, folks. We need pause. We need Sean. We need Sub Ice. We need Twilight's Eve. We need Tice. Wait a minute. I don't have a card for Tice because you're actually Glorious Ool, right? Or you were Glorious Ool, I believe. Is that correct? I want to say yes. If I remember correctly. Glorious Ool. I believe you've just changed your name on YouTube, right? You can correct me if I'm wrong, and if I'm wrong, then Glorious Ool, if you win, it's actually going to Tice. Alright. So we've got 5 folks here, and we have what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 folks here. Okay, so we need a D12 for this one, and a D6 for the other. Alright, perfect. Alright, let's do the 5 first, because that'll be easy to shuffle up and deal out. Pick our winner from the Dragon's Maze pack. I love giving away more than 1 pack a week, to be honest with you. I've been really trying to figure out how I could, like, the things I've been doing for your voting each week has been set up that way so that I can make sure that, like, at least 1 pack wins, if not 2 or more. And that's what I've been trying to, like, come up with ways that's, like, not the most expensive card in the pack, but, like, things that, like, tie things up, right? It was like most number of white cards, or like most number of X colored cards, or, you know, highest converted mana cost of this type. Like, that's why I've been doing that way. I hope you all enjoy that way. I mean, if not, let me know. If you can think of another interesting thing that I should try for one of the other weeks coming up, let me know in the comments, by all means. Just make sure that you leave a vote as well. All right, let's roll this bad boy. 2. Congratulations to you. Unfortunately, it was not Hermit this week. It was not Maholnik. It was not Ghost Unit. And it was not Chris R. It was, in fact, Danny Sixstring. Congratulations. You are now the proud owner of this Amara Tandris and accompanying pack of Dragon's Maze. Sweet. So there you go, Danny Sixstring. I will hold on to this, if you're okay with that, until your next grab bag goes out, which I've already mailed out your other one for this month and last month. So I will hold on to this, if that's okay with you, until next month and ship it out with that, as long as you're okay with that. It just saves me on a bit of shipping, and it lets me keep things a little bit more organized on my end. Thank you all for playing. The 4 of you. Close. Close. All right. 12 fine folks here. All right. All right, we've got a bunch of folks here. Let's just kind of, I'm just gonna kind of shove them all together. I just like to make sure that it gets all shuffled up, you know? There. Okay. I have no idea where anybody is. Let's do 6, right? Because then we have 5 left. Wait a minute. Oh, that's 5. Oh, let's do 6. Puts 5 cards down. I am a smart man. I'm a smart man. The smartest man you'll ever know. My IQ is the highest it's ever been. Alright. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 12 is just a reroll. Alright? I mean, 12 is no one wins. 1. Oh. This person is going to rob it from this person because I put them in front? Who knows? It's fine. No one knows. Joey G. Sean Knight. Twilight's Eve. Sub Ice. Damon. Corbin. Haas. Alphonse. Eric C. It was not Drew D. It was, in fact, Glorious Ul. So, Tice. Tice, let me know if this is you or not, because it should be you, I believe. If so, I will make sure that that goes out with your grab bag as well for next month, since I've already mailed out yours as well. Either way, I will mail this out with Tice's grab bag, because Tice is a patron of mine as well. So I will make sure that gets put out with your grab bag as well. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. I really appreciate it. There should be a screen up now with my email address and stuff. If you need to shoot me any questions or concerns, please feel free to reach out to me on that email address, or you can leave me a comment below. Make sure you get your votes in for next week, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button, as well as ring that bell, and like the video. I would greatly appreciate it. And if you want to share the link around, that would blow my mind. I would be grateful if you want to post it anywhere you want. Put it on Reddit, put it on Twitter. I don't care where you put it. Just put it wherever you want. It would greatly help me out, spread the word, and I look forward to next video. Thanks for watching, and as always, may your pulls ever be better.